All right, let's talk weather locally once again with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy the Goo. Jeremy, last week we got a taste of, winter.
Ah, it was nice. It was great. I loved it. Yeah.
And just like that, it's gone.
It's not great. I hate
Almost 50 degrees today?
The bummer here, I was actually thinking about this.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about getting on our mountain bikes this winter. Mm-hmm. We've just been in this freeze-thaw cycle that kind of destroys the dirt if you get your mountain bike out and go take advantage of it. And so here we are up near 50 degrees, but with how wet the ground is and going through a freeze-thaw cycle, you can't even take advantage of that. So what does this winter offer us?
Sunshine.
Tomorrow it does. Sunny and warm tomorrow. And then fog starts, and then clouds build in, and then we're talking a big drop in temperatures. Then we're back down around that freeze-thaw cycle with patchy freezing fog. 48 degrees tomorrow, and then we fall back into the 30s through the weekend. Now, 30s aren't a guarantee. They're not. Average high this time of year, about 34, turning to 35. But let's talk why 30s aren't a guarantee. We're building in a ridge of high pressure. We talk about this a lot. A ridge of high pressure in the summer clears our skies out, brings us tons of sunshine, causes temperatures to spike. But in winter, it doesn't quite do that. Instead, what that pattern does is it can create an inversion. And an inversion under a ridge of high pressure is likely where we wind up these next few days. Light winds, a little moisture down near the ground, think our recent snow. Then you get a little bit of cold air around that because that's where it forms. And then with an inversion, you get your mild air up above it. That's what we've had or what we're going to see when we're back in the fog. Sunny and mild up above it. The sun doesn't have what it takes to come down and break through that inversion and the fog and heat us up. In fact, our sun angle still sits at 20.8 degrees. 20.8. Not until about mid-February do we get a high enough sun angle that we can then burn through this fog and get out of a pattern like this where a ridge of high pressure will then mean more sunshine in the afternoon in a pattern like this, we'll say. Tomorrow, 48 degrees, back near 50, maybe even 50 again tomorrow with all the sunshine and how warm we were today. And then it looks like we cool down. But if we can melt a lot of this snow and get rid of the moisture in the low atmosphere, we could very well wind up much warmer by the time we get to the weekend than what forecast models suggest we're in the 50s. We're dropping us down because of that fog and what it does to our temperatures.